Hey guys, what's up? Toboloco here. Welcome back to the 2010 FIFA World Cup South Africa game with our series with Russia. We are in part 3 of our World Cup qualifying and we've actually made it to the World Cup. If you haven't watched the previous parts, then you've pretty much just had a spoiler alert right there. So in our group we have Germany, Russia, Cape Verde Islands and Uruguay. So it's quite tough, I reckon, especially Germany and Uruguay. I reckon they'll give me some good games. Cape Verde shouldn't be that bad, but you shouldn't underestimate a team like Cape Verde, especially if you saw what we did with them on stream the other day. Yeah, I'm thinking that Russia could make it to the round of 16, maybe quarterfinals or so. It's just that their form in qualifying was a little bit turbulent, and yeah, it has me thinking, yeah, this could be a cause for concern. And before we start, we are on legendary difficulty. I always show it, you know, I know you guys are probably fed up with it by now, but that's the way we play. Here we are then, Cape Verde Islands versus Russia at this 2010 South Africa World Cup. And of course, Cape Verde being the home team, they've got pretty much the whole of the population here in the background just to make that flag in the background. And the Russians just brought a measly flag in the background there. I see one of them's got a different colour to the other one if you looked in the background there. But yeah, I hope that Russia can maintain the form we had at the end of qualifying. Tackled again by Denisov. Into the middle. Kershakov. Can he through ball it to Denisov? He's got pretty much the whole entire goal at his mercy, but somehow the Cape Verde Islands keeper saves. If we can get Russia into a decent groove, there's no reason why we can't outright win this tournament as like a little bit of a dark horse. Because Russia do have the star rating, they do have the players to contest with some of these bigger nations. It's just that in qualifying we made it so difficult for ourselves starting out that it was just, we got ourselves into a bit of a bad form sort of thing. You saw it if you have been following the series. The form was red, and I don't think I've ever seen that red in my entire life. I've seen it orange a couple of times, but never like completely red. Oh, over the top, and here comes Daddy. That better not be. It is onside, and Daddy has scored against us. Okay, well, I mean, the meme continues, doesn't it? The meme continues. If you don't know what it's about, then, well, you obviously didn't see our live stream the other day. But Daddy scores to make it 1-0. And we got some work to do. We really were sloppy at the back there. Don't want to like qualify just to get bounced out in the group stage. Here comes Daddy again. He seems faster than everybody, and he scores again. I was coming over to get him, and Cape Verde Islands are 2-0 up against Russia. This is insanity. Insanity. I can't believe what's happening right now as the Cape Verde Islands have taken a shock 2-0 lead. Everybody thought that Russia would beat this side, but the defending now was so poor. Like, I was trying to drag number 4 there over to stop him, and no, because he already been beat there, Shirkov. So I was like, you know, drag him over, but he goes to the shot and it goes straight in. Here comes Daddy. You better not get a hat-trick against me. I swear to God. Oh, Cape Verde Islands again coming close. I told you they're not a team to be underestimated. A lot of people might see this performance and go, oh, like Toboloco's playing like garbage again. But, I mean, yeah, that is true. But at the same time, Cape Verde Islands are a good nation on this game. Very speedy, very strong side. Kind of a bit like Jamaica in a way. Jamaica are a very good side on this World Cup game. And, oh, we should have scored there. Arshavin! I can't believe that. He should have put that in. He should have put that in. Andrei Arshavin misses a chance to get at least one back. And Russia right now are in the mud. Pershakov. Out to Arshavin. He's pushed his way past the defence. It's Andrei Arshavin. He scores! And that is 2-1. And Andrei Arshavin. I mean, he's quality, isn't he? He didn't show it that much in the qualifiers for goals-wise, but assist-wise, he did really well in helping his teammates and getting Russia out of the bad rut of form. which I hope he can do here now in South Africa. Only a few minutes for Russia to try and turn this run round. Otherwise, they're going to have a really embarrassing loss to Cape Verde Islands. 19 minutes to play. Kerzhakov on the ball here, just taken away. Kerzhakov's been pretty poor in this match. Into the middle here. And yes, that's a goal, and I think that's Arshavin again. Andrei Arshavin has made it level. That's 2 goals for him, and there's still 15 minutes to play. So could there be a comeback win here for Russia? The fans are loving it. And yeah, it was just a nice ball into the box. Pretty uncontested, and then just turned and shot and went straight in. Here comes Daddy. He crosses it in. Oh, headed away. I thought they were actually going to get over the top of me there. I'd have been a bit annoyed about that. Bystrov. Should be pretty fast, right? Yep. Seems pretty fast. Poked away there. Into the middle. And Kerzhakov has scored the 3rd. Cape Verde Islands have bottled this one. And it's 3-2 within the 81st minute. Russia had to battle back, but they did it. And the slide tackle there completely sent Cape Verde Islands into disarray. They thought they had me, but I passed it in the middle and Kerzhakov just taps it in. Header, and it's caught, and that's going to be end of the game once we boot this away. Good comeback win here by Russia, but fair play to the Cape Verde Islands for actually giving us a good game, because I thought that we would win by like 2 or 3 goals to 0, but instead they made it really difficult for us, and that just shows that Russia have vulnerabilities, and I'm quite worried about the Uruguay and Germany matches. Second match of the group is against Uruguay. Don't really know how to approach this one really, because both teams are rated pretty much the same. I'd say Uruguay are probably a bit better at attacking than Russia, considering they have Forlan, Cavani on the bench, Suarez as well. Over the top to Bystrov. And this is good play from Russia into the box. Kerzhakov off the bar. It's Arshavin. It's blocked. Through ball. Bystrov. Seems like Russia have woken up a tiny bit in terms of attacking. The Cape Verde Islands match, we were stagnant for the first half. And then we started to get into it a bit more. And in this one, it seems like we are playing quite well. Arshavin off the post. How unlucky from Andrei Arshavin there. Up to Arshavin again. Can we finesse shot it that time? Poor shot. So that's going to be half time. The score is 0-0. We were unlucky to not score in that half, hitting the bar and the post with Andrei Arshavin. So he looks lively and could be the difference between these two sides. Go on, through ball. It's Semak. He's not the fastest. And he gets chopped down. That was so unnecessary. And that's going to be a red. 100%. See you later. And that makes things a little bit more easier. Through ball out to Pereira. On the wing. Uruguay can cross it in. And that's going to be a header. And I kind of knew that was going to happen. Forlan has scored to make it 1-0 in the 78th minute. Despite the chances we had, we couldn't put it away. Russia got caught a little bit there. Obviously, number 4, I think it was Baraszewski, couldn't sort of get in front of it in time. Good header, and it's gone in. It was either going to go either way this game, and it was only going to be settled by 1 goal, I reckon. And Forlan is the man to get it so far. It's a corner to Russia, 85th minute. Shirkov to whip it in. Oh, it's going to go straight to the keeper. Oh, couldn't really afford to drop this game because our last match is against Germany. And that makes things way harder than they need to be. We could be going out in this group. It only really come down to this one. And the thing is as well, the struggles have been kind of real ever since we conceded those 2 goals against Cape Verde Islands and in qualifying as well. It's not over yet. Of course we can still beat Germany. Have faith. But it's just not happened here. Not in this game. And that's going to be full time. We lost 1-0 against Uruguay. Quite a tough loss to take, to be honest. Because we had good shots and we had good chances. We just weren't clinical in front of goal. I've been saying it for a little while. Even though he has scored in this World Cup, Kerzhakov isn't that man. He isn't that kind of striker that will get you tons of goals. Unless he can show up against Germany. If we lose and Uruguay win, which is pretty likely, then we go out. If we win and Uruguay still win, then it'll be fine because our goal difference is better than Uruguay's. If we win like maybe 1-0 and Uruguay win by like 5 goals or something, then we'll be out, I think. So a lot riding on this game against Germany. Right then, so who will be going out in this group stage? Will it be Russia or will it be Uruguay? You never know, Cape Verde Islands could pull off a shock result against Uruguay and just let me go through anyway, whether I win or lose. But I just can't see that happening. Germany are a good team on this game. Everybody knows that. They're just good in general. Tackled. Great tackle by Bystroff. And he can just run down that wing. He's got lightning pace. So quick. He crossed that one in. Early ball. And again, that didn't really need a slide tackle shot. It needed a header. Cape Verde Islands have taken the lead against Uruguay. Could it be that they're going to help me? Could it be? Even though we got a comeback win against them, they could be helping us. Arshavin to whip this one in. Headed away. Koshakov heads it back in. Kolodin. Shirkov. Oh, he used the wrong foot. I don't know. He might have used his right foot. But the fact that he did a finesse shot the wrong way round was, yeah, not what we wanted. It's half time and the score is still 0-0 with Russia looking very lively in this match. And of course, Cape Verde Islands winning 1-0 over Uruguay. That is the factor that's keeping us in this at the moment. If Uruguay come back and win and we only end up drawing this game, it will still be curtains for this run. Out to the wing, here comes Bystroff with that electric fast pace. Go on. Oh, good save. They were closing me down a bit. I had to take the shot. Had a lot of shots, but still no goals as we go deeper into the second half. Through ball, and here comes Closer. Oh, we've been caught here. Look how slow Ignatovic is compared to Closer, and he scores. Okay, so now we've got to try and get back into the game whilst hoping that Cape Verde Islands hold on. It's a very, very sort of skating on ice situation. Skating on thin ice, I should say. But you know what's good about Russia? Is that they are good at skating on ice. Especially in Siberia. Oh, that was so poor, by the way. And another goal. Oh, Closer again. I told you at the start that if Closer keeps getting these opportunities, he's not going to miss. The defenders are so slow to get back. Germany 2, Russia 0. Denisov, Semak, Arshavin, crossed in. No. It just doesn't look like it's going to happen here for Russia. If we go through, it's going to be luck. Super by luck. Basically, just because Uruguay dropped points. So, feels like the round of 16 is going to be just a round of 16 where we go out straight away. Andrei Arshavin hitting the post, by the way, just then. I think that's going to be it. We just lost against Germany, and the animations show that Russia looked like they've been knocked out, but I don't know if the game has actually like registered us being knocked out or not. Maybe it's just a loss. I'm not sure. Cape Verde did beat Uruguay by 1-0. That's a very good result. Thank you, Cape Verde. Oh, what? Oh, we're out. You know why, don't you? Because we conceded more goals than Uruguay. Yeah, we did. And because head-to-head, Uruguay beat us 1-0. If you have a look at the table for our group, see? We conceded 5. Uruguay only conceded 2. We scored 3. So, yeah. I don't know. I don't really know the math on it, but we got eliminated. The result that basically eliminated us wasn't that Germany game, because I always knew that I was going to lose that one, but it was the Uruguay one. We desperately needed to win that one. We didn't take our chances, and that's what happens when you have tons of shots and you just can't score. So who won the World Cup? It was Germany against Paraguay. Okay, not a finalist you see very often, and Portugal beat Holland by 1-0 in the third place playoff. So a new thing I like to do is check out the All-Star team. So this is your All-Star team for this World Cup. quite a lot of just standard players in there. Nobody really to like sort of groundbreaking in there or surprising. Maybe Santana there. I'm sure that everybody agrees this would be a standard team. So that was your run with Russia, your whole qualifying series. I'm sorry I couldn't push Russia to the promised land, but there was issues at the start of the campaign which weren't ironed out when we got to the World Cup. It felt like in the actual qualification stage, when we actually topped our group, that it was a tiny bit lucky because of all the teams around us dropping points and stuff like that. So anyway, this has been Toboloco. If you did enjoy this whole entire series and this video, then give it a like and subscribe. Keep it loco as always. Thank you as ever for watching, and I'll see you again for the next video.